Morning all and welcome back to I Like Watches 2. In today's video I want to share with you what I've got planned for, well, these watches and lots of other watches that are on their way to me in the UK. I've been importing a few watches like this recently. Some of them work, some of them don't work. Some I'm planning to sell, some I'm planning to strip down and just practice things like servicing movements and that sort of stuff. But yeah, in today's video I just want to explain to you what it is I'm thinking of doing, and then perhaps you guys can let me know what you think in the comments section. Perhaps some advice or some feedback would be good. But yeah, I started a new website recently where I am selling some of my vintage watches, and I'm really interested in sort of watches from the 60s and 70s, quartz and mechanical watches. And I just thought it would be nice to get my hands on a few extra watches. And yeah, not all of them are in fantastic condition. So I thought it would also be good to get some watches in that I could basically hone my skills, my servicing skills and my steel polishing skills and my crystal replacement skills. And this is what's arrived thus far. There's a couple of absolute gems in here. There are some watches that don't work and I've bought for just a couple of pounds to basically practice stripping down automatic movements and servicing them. I've bought myself an ultrasonic cleaner, a super cheap one. So yeah, I might review that actually, because ultrasonic cleaners look to be pretty cool. But anyway, let me show you some of the watches that I've got in front of me. So three of them don't work. I think these three are the three that I bought specifically to strip down. I'm quite interested in the Seiko 7000 series automatic movements, which I think they came into circulation in, might be the late 60s, and some of them were made right through to the 90s, and they are the automatic movements that preceded the 7S26. So they are the sort of really affordable automatic movements, and they're quite cool. Some of them are really cool. I showed three watches recently actually that I bought from eBay, and a couple of those watches had 7009s in them, I think, which is a movement where you can press in. This one doesn't have it. Hang on, let me try and find one. Yeah, here we go. You're pushing the crown to advance the days of the week complication. And yeah, inside of here, we've got an automatic movement. Yeah, I think they're pretty cool, actually. They're fully metal. So the 7S26 movements, they're not just metal, or there's not just metal components in those. So I've spoken to a couple of people, couple of experts, if you like, about these 7000 series automatic movements. And yeah, they rate them actually because, well, they're just full of metal parts. They were engineered very, very nicely. They last very, very well. They're serviceable. And yeah, they're readily available in watches like this for reasonable sums of money. So yeah, I've been buying a variety of watches. Some of them need some work, but this one, for example, this is an absolute beauty. This one is in new old stock condition. I didn't realize actually how good it was when I bought it, but it looks like it just hasn't been worn. This thing is, well, it's quite old actually. Let me see if I can find out. Well, looking at the number on the back, it starts with a 5, so I think this watch is from 1985, although they did make this movement until 1996, so it might be a 95 watch, but yeah, I'll have to do some more homework, obviously, and date these watches properly before I pass any of them on to you guys. But yeah, watches like this are just going to go straight onto my ilikewatches.net website to be resold. I'll be basically recycling the money and putting it back into buying more watches. And yeah, I'm planning to sell more and more vintage and sort of older watches like this. And yeah, if I can get some of the broken ones working, I'll sell those as well. Obviously, all the watches that I sell on that website will come with a 12-month warranty. But yeah, I mean, if they've been working absolutely fine for 30, 40, some of them 50 years, then you know, I just don't see there being any issues. But you never know, of course, which is why I will be offering the warranty. This is another absolute beauty. This one isn't in new old stock condition. The crystal is a little bit sort of scratched up, as is the case. There are a few marks on it. But this is a Seiko QR. I bought one of these new old stock quite a while ago and produced a video on this watch. The movements inside of these watches are incredible. It is the first mass-produced quartz movement, and they were over-engineered, incredibly over-engineered. It is a quartz movement, but fully metal parts, again, a bit like the sort of 7000 series automatic movements. And yeah, the dial, the hands, the applied indices, and the actual movement inside all looks to be in incredible condition. It's just the case and the crystal that's a little bit marred up, but yeah, what an incredible watch. And I need to find either a strap or a bracelet to go with this one, because this didn't come with anything, unfortunately. Some of them did. Some of them came with some really nice bracelets, and again, some of them look hardly worn at all. This is a nice looking watch, actually. This Seiko 5 Actus, is it an Actus? I think it is an Actus. Yeah, you can see it there on the dial. Beautiful, sort of baby blue sunburst dial. This one's, well, no, not too rough, but needs a little bit of work, I think. I'll probably strip this one down and give it a polish and a clean. But yeah, beautiful dial on this one. These two are pretty cool, actually. Love the case on these two. And yeah, these two seem to be in pretty reasonable condition. In fact, this one again looks like new old stock. Gave it a bit of a clean because there was a few grubby fingerprints on it, but yeah, it looks to be hardly worn at all. Yeah, they're just cool looking watches. I really like them. Yeah, I guess the goal here is to basically try and get as many of these watches out there to you guys at affordable prices. I'm not going to be looking to make myself rich by doing this. I'm just going to be looking to yeah, get some hands-on experience with these watches and recycle the money continuously, get more watches in, and yeah, hopefully you guys can enjoy some of these watches yeah, once I've basically done whatever it is I'm planning to do with them. But yeah, head over to my website, guys. ilikewatches.net. There are some watches there already, and yeah, you'll probably be seeing a couple of these appear on that website very soon. Right, guys, don't forget, let me know what you think of this plan, I guess, yeah, in the comments section. Thanks for watching.